David Bellavia, Medal of Honor recipient. Thank you, sir, so much for joining us. First of all, thank you for your service and your sacrifice to this country. Really do appreciate it. But with that being said, you have quite the experience here. Explain to us what you see. How do you see President Trump executing? Because he is really taking action against these narco-terrorists.
Well, Jason, I can't believe we're having this conversation. As tough as it is to be a narco-terrorist today in Venezuela, it's got to be more difficult to be a Democratic surrogate going on national TV and defending narco-terrorists every single day. There are people watching this right now, tens of thousands of Americans that are connected to or know someone that has died of an overdose. And what have we been force-fed? In my hometown of Buffalo, New York, I've got a health commissioner. I've got a lame Erie County executive that is telling people to do cocaine with a buddy. They're shooting Narcan into the crowd like a T-shirt cannon. This has been the Democratic liberal answer to drugs for the longest time. Now we got a president who's turning the waterways of Venezuela into Shark Week every single day. And he's telling the world, if you want to trade crude oil with Iran, if you want to enable our adversaries, if you want to bring your gangs, your drug lords, your terrorists across the border, we talk about Tren de Aragua in Venezuela. Jason, you and I both know Tren de Aragua is in Michigan. It's in New York. It's in all 50 states of the United States of America. We finally have a president that's actually backing up the words that we hear on a campaign trail, and he's sticking up for the American people, saying 100,000 overdoses a year is not going to happen on his watch, and 106 dead narco-terrorists. If there's any investigation that needs to be done, why isn't that number 500? Who's defending this? Who's defending these actions? These are Venezuelans in league with Iran, in league with Russia, in league with our enemy, and they're killing American citizens. That's what our military is for.
Well, to your point, Democratic Congressman Robert Garcia just doesn't understand why Trump would go after these boats. Have a look at this.
It's hard to understand are essentially strikes on boats, strikes now likely within the country of Venezuela, with no real explanation from the administration as to why they're happening. They're saying that they're taking on drugs coming into the U.S., yet some of these boats we know weren't even coming into the U.S.
Your quick thoughts on this one?
I mean, Congressman Garcia would probably also question why Luke Skywalker didn't offer habeas corpus to the defenders of the Death Star. These aren't serious people, and they don't have solutions to the problems. Donald Trump was elected to fix these problems. He's doing that, and he's using our military to do that.
Thank you again, sir. Thank you for your service. And I totally agree with what you said.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.